Welcome back YouTube to another myth busting video where I'm going to walk you through 3 different terms, phrases, or opinions, all things people typically do, and tell you whether or not they are true or false. 99% of the time they're not true. If you do enjoy the video throughout, please do drop a like. If you haven't already, do go ahead and subscribe so you can stay away from some of the BS within the fitness industry. Let's go. Okay, number 1. You've probably seen it in multiple different places, people stating a certain amount of water that you have to drink. The headline might be drink X amount of water for fat loss, or drink X amount of water each day to be healthy. Now, drinking enough water and being hydrated is key, yes. However, to state a certain amount of water for a generic amount of people is just nonsense. How much water you need to drink is going to be dependent on a number of different factors. So many different factors that someone can't just give you a set number. However, there is an easy way to determine if you're drinking enough water or not. Next time you go to the toilet, might not sound the nicest, but just check the colour of your urine. If it's not very clear, then you probably need to drink more. If it is relatively clear, then you're probably drinking enough. Simple. Number 2, that there's a perfect rep range for building muscle. And this perfect rep range is normally 8 to 12. Now, this is just complete nonsense. There isn't a perfect rep range to build muscle. Okay, you can build muscle with lower reps than 8 to 12. You can build muscle with higher reps than 8 to 12. You can build muscle within the 8 to 12 rep range. In fact, a variety of rep ranges is probably going to be your best bet. For example, some bigger movements you might hit lower rep ranges, let's say 5 to 8. Then on some movements you might hit that 8 to 12 rep range. Then on other movements you might go for a high rep range, let's say 12 to 15. Or even higher, 15 to 20. Having a variety of rep ranges is gonna let you, 1, produce a good enough stimulus that you need to promote a signal for hypertrophy in different ways. And secondly, you're going to do a good job of then being able to progress things in different ways and provide that progressive overload across your sessions on a consistent basis. And then number 3, continue with the building muscle mass theme. A lot of people think 1 rep maxes are useful or beneficial for adding muscle mass. They simply aren't. 1 rep maxes are only useful for measuring the max amount of weight you can lift in 1 rep. That's it. That doesn't relate to hypertrophy. Strength doesn't always relate to hypertrophy, building muscle mass. So 1 rep maxes, in terms of actually building muscle mass, have no place. Okay, you're going to find it very hard to provide progressive overload to 1 rep maxes because they're so taxing on your body. Okay, once you've done a 1 rep max, yeah, you're not going to want to do another one. Okay, and when it comes to next week, you do another 1 rep max, the chances of that 1 rep max having progressed on a short-term basis is very slim. So you're not going to be able to provide progressive overload. So going back to rep ranges, if it was me, I probably wouldn't go any lower than, let's say, 5-6 reps, because when you go lower than that, similarly to a 1 rep max, it's very taxing and you're going to find it hard to provide that progressive overload over time. So there you have it, 3 different terms, phrases and opinions, and whether or not they are true or false. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Again, if you did, please drop a like. If you have any questions throughout, throw them down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.